Yeah, it's Latvia versus Austria, and it's the FIBA Basketball World Cup Qualifiers, game day 6. Austria are bottom of this group. Austria played Poland, they lost. Netherlands, Latvia just won and got through there. And, tonight, Latvia play Austria. And a win and a loss for Netherlands will get Latvia into second place.
Team Austria. Number 6, captain of the team, Daniel Friedrich. Number 0, Elder Jakubovic. Number 1, Starlin Inoa. Number 2, Miro Tsaf. Number 3, Niko Zeleznik. Number 4, Elias Klasa. Number 8, Florian Koppel. Number 9, Eddie Patekar. Number 11, Eric Dietz. Number 18, Daniel Grgic. Number 24, Norden Kapic. Number 77, Timo Lahnmuller. Head coach of the team, Aramis Naglic.
And Austria on the road. One game they have won was against Netherlands in a real thriller in game day 4 on the road in Netherlands. And today they're going to have to do something similar in order to get past Latvia. Well, we are here, Latvia versus Austria, and Latvia are about to be introduced to the crowd. Apologies, having a couple of technical issues. And look out as the Latvia team are introduced. Robert Blumbax, 28 years old. Roland Schmitz as well, playing at Efes in Turkey the last couple of years. Artu Strouting. Klaus Chavez. Artis Steinbachs, Tomwan Skuja and Kristaps Gilps. Artu Shagers as well. He had just played the one World Cup qualifier. Big output from Latvia versus the Netherlands. They won by 3, but Netherlands have the head-to-head. So in order to get seconds, Netherlands need to lose in Poland, and Latvia need to win here against Austria. They already played each other once earlier in the qualification, and Latvia won by +18. We'll pause for the national anthems.
Darbie draugi, lielajā popkorī es aicināšu arī kādu, kas uzdiriģē pirmo no. Tāpēc, darbie draugi, Latvijas valsts himnu dziedam visi kopā. Vienreiz pirmais pantiņš, divreiz otrais pantiņš. Un pirmais tonis tev Miks Galvanovskis. Dievs svētī Latviju.
Well, wonderful national anthems yet again as coach Gailitas and James Nagic shake hands at half court, and the coaching staff exchange competition gifts. So Latvia know the job in hand. Win, you definitely get third. Win and Netherlands lose to Poland, and you're into second spot with a 4-2 record against Poland, against Netherlands 3-3. Here's the referees: Boris Krejcek, Ivor Matacek, and Mehmet Sahin from Slovenia, Czechia, and Turkey. Austria on the road here. They've won that one game, a real thriller against Netherlands earlier in the qualification. Got a lot of young players here. Frederick, Koppel, Patakar, Nordin Kapic, currently at South Carolina University, and Timo Lamela. He was the man who made that go-ahead three-pointer, which ended up winning the game against the Netherlands 87-88 earlier in that qualification. And Coach James Nagic, he knows about big time playing. Played in the 1992 Olympics for Croatia. He's coaching Vienna and has been with Inter Bratislava and with the national team since 2025, since last year. And here's the starting five for Latvia. Artur Strultins, Klos Šavas, Rihard Lomats, Marcis Steinbergs, and Arturs Žagars.
Pieskaramies paintām un spacings, tie paši principi, tas pats ātrums. Ja tā ir zona, tā būs slikta zona, ja? 5-4 augšā. Omiks iet caur Iversonu, Airs tu maini papakš. Ejot, pieliekam, var nedaudz sākt no šitās puses, pieliekam bloku, turpinam skrējienu. Un šeit klāviņi skaties, ja ir gaps, ejam iekšā, ja ne, tad liec bloku, un tev būs divais mugurs Airs stūrī. Ja nekā nav, turpinam, ja? Davai, mēs iet. Uzdevēs!
So just moments away from the last game day in this group. the MC going through the Latvian names. I'm really getting people fired up here. So Austria 1-4. The only way they can qualify is have an absolute hero performance tonight. They lost by 18 in the return leg. And they have got to better what the Latvian victory that Latvia had against Austria, 68-86. 18 then, Latvia on the head-to-head. Latvia win or lose by 17 unless they will get third, as Netherlands have the head-to-head on Latvia. It's that close in this group. It's only Poland at 5-0 that are definitely qualified for the second round. All results are carried forward to the second round. Florian Koppel. And at the line, Artus Jagas, 26 years old. And his first World Cup qualifier this campaign, and immediate impact, 21 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. Latvia in the white, Austria in the dark uniforms. Go left, attack the basket, and it's good. And Austria take the lead 2-1 early. Latvia running straight down the other end in transition. Back outside. We'll get into Jaguars, and they get the score. Nice play by Latvia. Strautins with the 2. Meeting earlier in this campaign was the first meeting between those two teams in FIBA competition. 86-68, Latvia won, but it was close until the latter stage of the third and the fourth, and there's a turnover by Timo Lammulla, and Latvia straight inside. Can't get the finish though. They want to be making good use of those as Florian Koppel in mid-court gets fouled. So inbounds for Austria by Daniel Friedrich. 3-2. Here comes Austria. Pat Adekar. That shot's just short, just skims the front of the rim. Latvia still have the narrow lead. They're in transition. Scoop pass to the corner. Nothing but net. That's beautiful play from Latvia. That's beautiful. Oh my goodness, way downtown, up in the air and throws it. Padakar with a huge dunk. Great play by Austria. What a response that was. Skip pass all the way across. Deep shot is off and blocked. Shot by Artu Strouting, it was off, and here comes Nordin Kapic. Third year in the college system, third different college. And South Carolina Gamecocks for the season just passed. That is a big time throwdown by Eddie Patakar. That is no regard for the defense there, and that's how Austria got to play. They will want to go out with on a high. Steinberg's with the foul. Steinbach's, and they've got a lot of young players. You look at their roster, a lot of young players coming up from the under-20s, under-18s. Shots up is just short. Rebound, good rebound, and the finish. Really strong play from Austria and Nordin Kapic. Averaged 2 rebounds a game for Carolina in 10 minutes of play. So great for Austria to have Kapic on board in this window. 22 years old, 2 meters 3. National team debut against Poland in this window. 9 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, and a steal. So we're going to get a glimpse of the future tonight with Austria, as you did with the Sweden-Czechia game the other night. A lot of young talent on show there. Inside, trying to make room, and a lot of effort, but Austria get the defensive rebound. Back to the top, Timo Lambola. Friedrich. Shot clock is running down and they just can't get control. Nice pass inside and good catch and finish by Kapic. Good spacing between him and Padakar. Foul. Nice smart play by Ari Haas-Lomash. Jaguars just getting some attention there after the coming together with Nordin Kapic, who's definitely fired up for this. So at the line, Lomash, 82% from the free throw line. And versus Netherlands, 21 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. Massive win for Latvia by 3 on the road. And that could be offensive, but nothing called. And I'll tell you what, Nordin Kapic has come in here and he is fighting for every offensive and defensive possession. 6 points quick for Kapic. Nice catch and shoot, and nothing but that. Latvia so smooth on the shot from the outside. 4 points for Lomash. Left-hand finish, that's a tough shot for Padakar. They need to take better looks than that. Tied at 10. And foul on Florian Kopolis is high-paced. Yanis Gailitis. Here comes Carlos Šiluč. Smits sits inside. Nice inside position, and so easy. They set that up for Airhard Lomash, and the crowd enjoyed that one. A little bit of a laugh because he got right in behind the Austrian defense there. Total mismatch against Elvir Jakupovic, who is just 1.82 m. Against Lomash, well, he's 1.93, but 6 points, 2 of 3 from the field, and free throw to extend the Latvian lead. Kapic. They need to move the ball quickly, Austria, whether it's into handoff action or attacking the gaps. Halfway through the first quarter. Shot clock really low. They've got to just let it go up. And here comes Latvia in the open floor. Is it showtime? Well, it's a made layup. And that's a nice finish by Toom Skuja. And they've extended to a 5-point lead.
In a case of switch, move. We need to have space to play one-on-one against pivot, okay? Don't come closer. You bring the ball in, or you bring the ball in, okay? Help him. And play more side. 5, Friedrich. Friedrich, come out. Pass. Go in the corner, and now pick and roll. If they switch, pass, one-on-one. One-on-one. Okay. Let's go, guys. Let's go.
Well, it's been a close start, and then Latvia have just started to under behind Tomas Toms Skuja, another young Latvian player, 24 years old. Deep range shot is good. Big time play and much needed for Austria and Stalin Inoa. In 13 Latvia, they've got to play without fear here, Austria. Wide open three on the outside is just long. And the rebound by Austria, who push straight ahead and attack. Inoa brings it back out. Shots up, deep three is just off. Stalin Inoa straight in, another young player, 23 years old. Played in the under-20 team in the Euros for Austria back in 2022. To the game. Bit of full court pressure here by Latvia. Just mixing things up. There's the 2-point percentages. 5 of 6 Austria, 4 of 9 Latvia. Austria need to take care of the ball. Miro tap in for Austria. Austria in black, Latvia in white. Latvia defending the basket to our left if you're just joining us. FIBA Basketball World Cup Qualifiers. Penetrate kick. They just can't seem to get an outside in a nice look, but get it inside, right on the buzzer to Nordin Kapic, who is a good operator around the basket. 2 meters 3, Kapic. 22 years old and a real good option. They just couldn't get it to him early enough. I'm sure that's what Coach Nagic is saying to his assistant. Schilling, back outside, and now they're looking inside again. Austria in position, little push shot in, out, and Inoa with the rebound, but they do steal it. And nice play again by Tomons Skuja. Making a good impression earlier, Skuja. Steal and 2 points. 4-point lead and a quick foul. Austria in team fouls. Austria attacking. Deep 3 is just off. A rebound attempt, but they do enough, and Roberts Blumbacks gets the defensive rebound. 17-13, game day 6. Last game day of round 1. Oh, it's good defense, good fight from Austria. Miro Tap really pushing ahead on meter 92. Another young player, 22 years old. Comes for Austria, Eric Deitz, 18 years old, 2 meters 8, senior national team debut against Netherlands in the previous game day. Let's see how he goes. Zagar's is second foul. No penetration there for Tap. He tries again. And there's a travel. He just must have changed pivot for nice finish, but young players coming up from the under-20s and are finding their way in international basketball. Another one of those. Jagars. And nice 3. 7-point lead for Latvia early. They want to just get this comfortable early. They don't want Austria hanging around. And there's a nice attack by Stalin Inoa. Good attack, and out overcame Carlis Schilling with the foul. It should be 2 shots, and there's the 3 from Jagars. All the defense backed off, and he knocked it down. To the last, nearly a minute remaining in the first quarter. It's 20-15, Latvia. Austria. A new brave Austria. Nice play inside, and it's a pity Padakar couldn't finish that, but good defense from Latvia. foul. Badakar trying to make up for his mistake, the 26-year-old, 1.95 m at Latvia will be at the free throw line. Nice play by Steinbecks. And Latvia extend their lead. Jaggers at the line. Maybe Eurobasket 2025 and the last World Cup in 2023. 8 games, 12 points, 3 rebounds, 7 assists. He knows how to play at the very highest level. And Latvia will want to put on a professional performance here. They lead by 7 into the last minute in the first quarter. And Austria will just hang around. Don't forget they've beaten Netherlands by 3 in Holland. They've lost their other 4 games, including by 18 to Latvia at the start of the qualification campaign. That 3 is off. Inoa is attempting to save it. Austria will just want to keep it close. Remember, they beat Netherlands game day 4. They were 5 down with 70 seconds remaining in the final quarter, and 2 3-pointers by Lam Muller. And Ben Shook, he's not playing in this game. That short jump shot off, and Austria can have the final shot if they can just get their head up. Look at the how much time is left. They can get a really good look here and maybe tie the game with a 3. Just need the right player shooting. They need spacing, shots up. Oh, it could be a 4-point play. Big time moment. What a shot. It was a sort of a bailout shot. Way behind, defense came out. Roland Schmitz came out with a hand up. But Stalin Inoa with the 4-point play. Playing for Raiffeisen and Flyers in Austria this season, and just like that, Austria take the lead. And Latvia had a really good look, but what a finish for Austria in the last minute or so. Excuse me, it's Latvia 22, Austria 22. Just double check that. Latvia, Austria tied at 22. And here's the 3-pointers, 2 of 8 from Latvia, 3 of 7 from Austria. 83% from 2 for Austria, 5 of 6. So doing well closer to the hoop for sure. And here's the highlights from the first quarter. Austria just kept close, a nice interaction with Kapic, the recipient there. He's very much wearing his heart on his sleeve there. Nice catch, square up by Lomash. And then a couple of steals, couple of breakaways for Tomon's Skuya, 24-year-old. And then Inoa comes in, makes that 3, and another steal. And this was a nice 3 from Jaggers. But then this, bit of a bailout. That's a nice play as well from Nico Zelenek. And then this play from Stalin Inoa. And they bring it. It's all square at the end of the first quarter. Scan the QR code for Courtside 1891. Get all your highlights and your live games, your replays, your stats, everything you need to know about world basketball and all these qualifiers around the world. Open three in the corner is good. Nothing but net. Roberts Bloomberg's with the score. Niko Zelenek, 19 years old, pulls up and nails it. This is an exciting young player. 14 points, 3 assists in his national team debut against Poland earlier this window. Good defense, double team. They get the pass across the baseline. This is dangerous. Oh, and they've tapped the rebound, Inoa, and he's tapped it directly to a Latvian player. Martin Steinbachs is the recipient. 3-point lead for Latvia. Jakupovic, Inoa, Zelenek, Patakar and Dietz, a young group on the floor from Austria. Passed inside, lucky they get it back. Inoa attacks, throws it up, gets his own miss, misses again, taps it off the boards. Really good play from Austria, and Eric Dietz will go to the line. Dietz foul drawn. He wouldn't give up. Good resilience there and relentless effort from Austria. Eric Dietz, he's 18 years old. Eurobasket 2018. Eurobasket under 18 in 2025. 7 games, 4 points, 6 rebounds. Playing for Arcadia Treskirchen Lions in Austria. And again, these young players are playing with no fear. They need to make their free throws. (15-7) bench points in favour of Austria. And Niko Zelenek. Beats BK Newberg in Austria. So Dietz is out. And Kapic is in. Zelenek's first foul. Nice play inside. And the throwdown. Good interaction. Roland Smits with the dunk. Nice assist as well. Klavs Kavars with the assist. Chavez with a nice pass. Nice play, just catch early pass as he was walking out of bounds. Inside, good defense from Inoa. Patakar just trying to get the ball up the floor. Jakupovic attacking. And Chavez with a massive block. Big block there, not in this house. Austria with the inbounds, trying to get the ball in. They just get it into Kapic, who's going to attack. And 2 shots incoming. As Nordin Kapic attacked, he looked at the pass, fakes it, and then he's going to go to the free throw line. Tell that Austria at the line with the whistles. Nordin Kapic, he's made an impression, 7 points 1 of 1 from the free throw line. And the South Carolina Gamecock, that's where he's been playing this last season, he is having a strong game. A nice long-range shot there. Beautiful play. Zagas with the assist and Laska with the 3. And Kapic getting right involved. Martin Laska with that last 3, and Nordin Kapic stays down. He's taking it right into the teeth for the Latvian defense. 5-point lead for Latvia. Kapic is in. He sort of announced himself in 2023 in national teams for the under-20s in the Eurobasket B with 7 games, 20 points, 14 rebounds, 1 assist. And the year before that with the under-20s, not a lot less in the stats categories. He's a real strong player and will only benefit from being in the college system in the States. In comes Florian Koppel, 22 years old. And as Padakar comes out. Austria playing with good energy. They're used to, they won't have a problem coming back into this, but they got a problem defensively. As Jagar's starting to flex his basketball muscles as he gets to the bucket and Zelenek bounces off him. He will go to the line for a bonus shot. Great win against Netherlands at the weekend. just think one. But it's just not, it's not. Sued resolution, how do you do that? Get it on the lowest. So welcome back, just a couple of technical issues, and Latvia 36, Austria 30, just under halfway through this second quarter. Latvia at 2 and 3, and Austria 1 and 4, but good, there will be some good Austrian support in the house. Jakubovic with the foul. 8-point lead for Latvia. Another steal, and it's that man again. So Wamskuya. He's just playing tough D, and he just gets his hand in the lane. Elvir Jakubovic loses the ball. And nice play. Again by Latvia, and now they've extended their lead to 11 points. Lacks 6 points. Inside, Kapic trying to get a look. It's tough, and he can't get it over the front of the rim. Get the ball back though, and Latvia almost get it. Kapic off the glass. And he gets the score, and that's good on him just to keep going. Well played for Nordin Kapic.
Stiprāk to bumbu višķiņu, nu tā nevar. Jums jau jāciena tas darbs, ko jūs izdarat. Un pēc tam, ja kaut kas nav, tad vai sargājam tālāk, ja? Ja viņi iemet grūti metieni jābūt. Tomiņ, tu labu darbu, turpini, ja? Bez piezīmēm labu darbu, okei? Svišķojam nedaudz agresīvāk, ja? Ar tādu leņķīti, lai viņi nevar ieiet iekšā. Uzbrukumā uz Laksu nospēlēm Mārču, ja? Uz Mārču nospēlēm. Tas pats zocien. Lomijs ir te, mājas tunēts ārā, handoff, ejam uz viņu, bet tu liec Lomikam bloku, vai nu šeit, vai šeit, un pats nāc ārā. Kāds dod labu bloku.
Ja ir zona, spēlē to pašu.
Uz zemē?
Ja ir zona, to pašu.
If they switch, we need to pass. 1-on-1. We cannot do anything else, okay? You can be in the ball. Give him a break. You play in the ball. And 4, and then 5. Go, reach, 1-on-1. Stay on the baseline. Okay, Ivo, let's go.
It's 50-35, and a big spurt from Latvia has put them ahead. Martins, stay there, please. Laska putting on a spurt of good play. 11 points for him inside the last 2 minutes. Just last 2 minutes of the second quarter. Can Austria fight back? One win against the Netherlands, lost by 18 against Latvia last time. Nice play by the youngster Zelenik. Remember that name. Pull-up jump shot is just short. Good rebound. Too strong there. Much too strong. Latvia there on the offensive glass. Cavs, Klavar. Deep three is good. And Austria have just got to keep fighting. Nice play there by Daniel Friedrich. Nice screen into the corner. Latvia shots up. And 52-40 Latvia lead. They will want to win this game, and they will hope Poland will do them a favour and beat Netherlands, who of course Latvia beat earlier in this window. 22-14 Latvia, points in the paint. And Daniel Friedrich. Getting in a lot of contact there, foul drawn. And Tomom Skuya. Well, he's got a hit to the face. That's a head in the face, but I think that's inadvertent. He just got into Friedrichs. Into his cylinder, and he paid the price there. First free throw is good. Friedrich, 6 points. 100% from the line at the moment. He goes 2 of 2 from the charity stripe. And substitutions for Austria, who are down 10. Just trying to stay in touch on the road here in Riga. 52-42. Latvia lead. 30 seconds remaining in the second. Austria need a stop, and Latvia will want to stay in control here. Into the corner, back out. Screen offered, shot clock running down. They're going to have to come all the way out. Here's the open shot. Side dribble to the left, off. Time for Austria if they can get the rebound, which they haven't. Latvia with another chance. And that's such a pity for Austria, who fought hard there on that defensive possession. But Artur Žagars was tripped. And will go to the line for 2 shots. Substitutions. So 4.9, 2 shots incoming for Žagars. 12 minutes of play, 8 points, 3 of 5 from the free throw line. Nothing but net from Arturs Zagars. Just played the one game in this World Cup qualification game in this campaign, and he had a big one against Netherlands, which was a huge victory for Latvia. Full court defense. Ball is in for Austria. They've got some numbers and they're going to have to pull it out. They need to get the shot up. Good defense, good chasing from Latvia to prevent Austria from getting another good look. Half time, Latvia 54, Austria 42. So Austria down by 12, and they are at the foot of the table, but with a very young roster here. 13 of 21 Latvia from 2, 6 of 21 from 3, 29%, 5 of 12 for Austria, 85% from the line for Austria. Rebounds 21 to 17, 13 to 8 Latvia with assists, 5 to 2 Latvia with steals. Here's the leading scorers, Laska and Zagars as well. 10 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists for Arturs Zagars. And here's the second quarter best plays. Latvia have won this quarter 32 to 20. They were tied after the first quarter. So 12-point advantage in the second quarter, given to a 12-point lead overall. Nice pass and the finish there. Nice pass by Chavas. And strong dunk from Roland Schmitz on that play. But Austria have not been shy coming forward, but they tried there. But Klaus Chavas said, not in this house. And then Zagars' nice pass to the wing. And that 3 is good. That was by Martins Laksa. And then penetrate kick to the corner. And just Latvia just doing their thing. And that was really good play by the South Carolina Gamecock, Nordin Kapic. And then catch and shoot from Latvia. They are a real threat from behind the arc. Nice, just the young players, and there's Timo Lambola hit the massive 3 in Austria's only win when they beat the Netherlands game day 4. So we're at half-time. Latvia at home and in command at the moment, as we see Zelenek with a nice move going to the basket as well. Half-time, 54-42. We'll see you shortly.
Inside and a two-hander, Tanaskovic.
USR directing traffic, fizzes it in! What a feed and what a finish and what a performance! Look at this pass.
Pass, how about that? And Procida announcing himself to be the high flyer in this game.
Here's a steal, 2-on-1, throws it up for Mario Hezonja. And they just keep adding highlight to highlight. Mario goes up, slams it in, timeout Cyprus.
And gets swatted out of bounds by Kamwa. Great reaction by Kamwa. How about this? Goodness me, inbounds alley-oop.
Şengün behind the back. What a pass! Him and Korkmaz combining there. That is a point center. Quite incredible vision from Alperen Şengün.
Mitru Long, stop and go action. Will pull the big man out. A good move and the rejection.
Nice bounce paddle note. It was stolen. Kamwa did. Oh, how about the throwdown from Gollum and then a little bit of a stare.
Spain have numbers here in transition. There's the alley-oop and buenas noches. Showtime Spanish transition. Well, here was the turnover. Boston Celtics finest. Representation from Spain, Hugo Gonzalez.
Are you kidding me?
Papa Nicolau says, give it to me.
Go attack to close out. Beat Bruno inside.
Fills it up. It's all right.
Welcome back. Here's Austria's leaders. Kapic 12 points, Koppel 4 rebounds, and Padakar 2 assists. And Norden Kapic is having a nice ball game here. 22 years old, 2 meters 3. .12 points, 4 of 5 from 2, 4 of 6 from the field, 100% from the line, and playing at South Carolina, studying there, the Gamecocks in the NCAA this season. And averaging 4 points, 2 rebounds at 41% field goals, 70% free throw line from the 3-throw line, and 34% from 3. So not massive numbers, not completely eye-catching, but efficient. And talking of efficient, there's Artus Jaggers, 26 years old, a bit further down his international career. Played at Eurobasket 2025 and the World Cup Finals in 2023. Laxo 11 points, Bloomberg's 12, 4 rebounds, Skuja 5 assists. Martins Laxa, 11 points, 3 or 4 from 3. Good fans in here tonight. The last game day of the first round of the World Cup qualifiers. All your results will be taken through to the second round. So Latvia, as it stands, are going through in at least third place. If Poland beat the Netherlands will be at 3-3. Latvia will be at 4 and will be 2 and 4 Netherlands, and Latvia will be 3 and 3. So Latvia will have second, and Netherlands will be third, and Austria. As it stands, if this continues with Latvians' advantage, they will end up 1 and 5 and will take no further part in the World Cup qualifiers. It's the top 3 teams. There's Bertrands in the crowd looking smart tonight.
Mēģinam iespiest stūrī, reizē ar piespēli, un nākamais ir šeit, paceļamies augšā. Ja bēg prom, mēģinam noturēt šeit, ja? Ja ir kaut kas ļoti slikts, ņemam piezīmes, neko neatdodam vieglu. Ok, visi uz visiem spēlētājiem, un maucam, ja? Maucam, aiziet. Uzemē! Tā, sākam ar zipu, ja?
So final instructions. There was Darius Bertrands in the crowd. Let's listen to Coach Nagic.
You can pop, you can roll, okay? Then just roll. Always the same. Always the same. Next offense. Head forward. Pop, roll. Okay? Be careful. Be careful. Let's go.
Well, we're just getting ready to get started for the second half. Download the QR code. Scan the QR code. Download the app. It's the World Cup qualifiers. Everything you need regarding press conferences, statistics, games, live games, highlights, reruns, FIBA World Magazine, Basketball Magazine show. Everything you need for basketball around the world, wherever you're based, whatever clubs or countries you follow. And the countries you follow around whether in Americas, Africa, Asia or Europe. The World Cup Qualifiers app has got you covered. And Austria take the first open three with Daniel Friedrich, the lefty. And we're back underway. Hope you're enjoying the action. Open three is short. And Austria do enough to get possession. So Poland 5-0, Netherlands 2-3. That game is also going on, and 76-68 to Poland, and they're into the fourth quarter. So Latvia with a win here, and with Poland beating Netherlands, as it stands, would go through in second place, but a long way to go in both games. We'll keep an eye on that game for you. Blocked, and again, Nordin Kapic getting in close to the bucket, getting under the skin of the Latvian players. Into the post he goes, 2 meters 3. He's obviously working every day on those moves, wide stance, and making it tough for Klaus Chavas. Scoreless at the moment in the third. Can Austria change that right now? Strautin's second foul. Number 12 for Artur Strautin for Latvia, and coach Yanis Gailitis says, I would think he's saying, are you sure that was a foul? Kapic continues to pour in the points, but not on that occasion. Misses the free throw just off. Into the corner, shots up, off, rebound, Friedrich looking ahead. He's going to go right down the middle, still got it, push shot is good, and Friedrich, what a nice play. Daniel Friedrich, 34 years old now, 1.80 m. He's up to 9 points, 2 of 4 from 2-point range. Screen coming for Žagars. Extra pass into the corner and splash. And the kids love that. They've won their gold medals today, and Steinbach's with the three. That's a really nice play. Inside, outside. Stalin in Oa. He's had some good moments today for Austria. Zelenik. He's not getting rid of the ball. He's trying to find a gap. Off the glass, no good. And Latvia retain possession off the rebound. Can't quite get Midas Steinbachs couldn't quite get control. Step in three from behind the arc is beautiful. Thing of beauty for Artur Strautin. 2 meters 1, 27 years old, 7 points. One of 5 from behind the arc, so his first 3 of the game. Žagars with a nice pass. And the threes are mounting up now. 8 of 25 for Latvia. Shots up for Austria. And good effort by Kapic. Just couldn't get the rebound, but he's being a nuisance underneath. And that's a good skill to have on the offensive glass. 60-45, 15-9 in the assist category for Latvia. Whistle away from the ball. And the bright lights of Riga. Causing that young fan to wear his glasses. Strautin's with the foul drawn, in Oa with the personal foul. Nice job. Eddie Patakar in amongst the defence there to force the turnover. And Austria mount a comeback to get close to Latvia, because they certainly have the firepower if they can. Screen, re-screen, and dive to the basket by Kapic. A nice move inside, back outside, dribble, and drains the 2. Daniel Friedrich. Friedrich, 11 points, 3 of 6 from 2. Žagars, back to Žagars, extra pass, being a real point guard there, and beautiful play from Latvia, who extend their lead to 16. Žagars with the assist, Lomash with the score. Shots up, just short for Nico Zelenik, 19 years old. On the senior national team stage. But this is great pass. And the defense can't get out, they can't extend out far enough. And coach Galitas will really like that play. Padanek with a quick fire score. Žagars' third foul. And Austria just hanging around. They need a stop. Friedrich with the assist. They can't let the shooters shoot here or get open inside. And Friedrich knew he was in trouble against 2'8" Carlos Schilling. Hanging in there, nice play by Artur Strauting. 2'1" and making every centimetre count there. 16-point lead for Latvia. Biggest lead of the game. Friedrich trying to get open, but it's going to be difficult. Wide open three, miles out. And a little bit too far for Norden Kapic. Latvia push ahead. Skip pass into the corner, baseline drive, and they can't get the finish, but Roland Schmitz with the rebound. Oh, that is a wonderful pass by Tomoms Skuja. He is really impressive. And Carlos Schilling says thank you very much. And I think that will force a timeout from Austria. Beautiful, drags two defenders. Kapic gets drawn to the ball, which left Carlos Schilling wide open. Let's listen in. Timeout.
Jakupovic, Železnik, Gepel, Patekaj. Let's try to play Spain with 4. Spain with 4 immediately. Step out. You have a shoot, continue. Hand off, pass back, and then floppy. After second pick, it's floppy, okay? Look at him, whatever he's done, okay? Let's go. Hey, don't shoot a cheap shot. And go to the rim, We need some free throws. We need free shots. Ivan, let's go.
Last bit of advice from Coach Nagic. No cheap shots, go to the rim. Well, there's no cheap shots here. It's considered and it's efficient. It's excellent. And that's just passing around the outside as Austria trying to force Latvia to hit outside shots. But the thing is, they are a strong team from behind the arc as Austria bring the ball up. 32.5% from behind the arc as a team, Latvia. Mid-range J is off, and Latvia starting to really take control here. They won by 18 in Austria. They lead by 18 in Riga. Foul. It's game day 6, World Cup qualifiers, final game day in Europe and around the world. It will, apart from the Americas, will have an additional game day for Venezuela versus Colombia later in the week, but this is the last game day in Europe. And that's nice. That's really nice, but they've got to finish that. Artu Strauting will be frustrated. Good movement. Austria, can they get back on track? Just over halfway through, and that, well, they have. And Nordin Kapic is not the player to leave alone, all alone under the basket. Kapic 15 points, 5 of 6 from 2-point range, and all his 2-pointers pretty much have been in the paint. Skuja back to, and this is a 3 off the dribble and nothing but net. Adihaz Lomash, 30 years old, bags of experience, drains the 3 off the dribble, up to 15 points, 2 of 4 from behind the arc, and that's a clever effort from Friedrich, but it rolls out. Back come Latvia, turnover as they try to push the ball ahead. That is, well, between the legs, and Nordin Kapic learning some harsh lessons there about guarding the shooter on the perimeter. 70-51 Latvia. They are, well, at the moment, they're securing second spot with Poland beating Netherlands. Well, it's 79-75. This has been a really tight group. Anything can happen. Latvia will just concentrate on winning this game. Austria trying to get back into it. Deep 3 from Florian Koppel, the 22-year-old. Another one of the young, up-and-coming generation of Austrian national team players. Pass into the corner. Roland Schmitz back outside to Skuja, inside. Skillinge misses, but there is a foul. 2 meters 8, the 28-year-old Carlos Schillinge. 9 more rebounds by Latvia than Austria. It all adds up. Schillinge didn't play against Netherlands in the game earlier in this window. 17 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal and 2 blocks. Last time these two teams met in game day 2 of this first round, and off the glass, that's so tough. And Miro Tap ends up on the floor, 3 minutes remaining in the third. Latvia in control. Kristaps Gilps tries to attack baseline. 24-year-old, 1m94 guard. Jaggers just taking his time, and that will be a turnover. Artur Jaggers, maybe they just took a bit too much time to get into their offense there. Nine turnovers for Austria, 6 for Latvia. Austria, as Latvia in some form of zone, but then just matching up as Austria go to the basket, right on the shot clock buzzer. That shot was. Here comes Latvia. Schillinge, Jaggers. Oh, nice rip to the left, into the corner, catch, shoot, splash. Another assisted 3 for Latvia. This time, Martins Laksa. He's up to 14 points, 80% from behind the arc. 4 of 5, outstanding. Well, they're just looking, they just can't get a good enough look, and Padakar just throws it up. And Latvia's suffocating defense. 24 points win as they sign off in the first round of qualification. And that's a big-time play from Roland Smits, the 31-year-old, 2 meters 8. And Latvia showing their superiority. World ranked 13 to Austria's 65th. Just short for Austria. Good look though. Padika, and the pass was too hot for Florian Koppel. Jagars off the glass. Just strolls to the hoop and he's fouled. Nice play, and just Mirotav was not going to be able to manage that. That's a nice pass along the baseline, and Coach Yanis Galitis very pleased and pretty relaxed. Jakupovic with his fourth foul. But the way Latvia just keep sharing the basketball. Jagars drains the free throw. Austria got to keep fighting. 28 points down. And that's front rim, and tough second half for Austria. They fought in the first game, but with Latvia in Austria, they fought for a long time. But now they're just being run over in game day 6 in Riga. Latvia by 30 now. And the push ahead. Here comes Latvia. Give, go, extra pass. But Austria able to recover. Poland by 7 in the other game, so Latvia are going to be second as things stand, and they just keep pouring in the points. Beautiful play by Latvia in rhythm. And Kristaps Gilps, 24 years old, ends the third quarter with a 3. Latvia 84, Austria 51. Latvia win that quarter 21-9. Here's the statistics. Latvia 17-27 from 2-point range, 41% from 3, 12 of 29, 14 of 18 from the free throw line. 30-9. The last 2 quarters, 32-20, 30-9. They are in total control at home. Here's the highlights, and a lot of it is Latvia, and a lot of Latvia sharing the ball. .33 is the biggest lead for Latvia, and they've led for over 27 minutes, or 27 minutes in this game. 52% from the field, 38% for Austria. Nearly 63% from 2, nearly 41.5% from 3, and just 25% from Austria. 80% from the line, Austria. 30-20 points in the paint, 13-7 second chance points. 13-7 offensive rebounds, that's always a key stat. And Coach Naglic, he's been there, he's seen it, he's done it as a player and as a coach. So 1 quarter of basketball left, and as it stands, This will be Austria's last quarter of these World Cup qualifiers. And Latvia will go through with a 3-3 record. Netherlands, as it stands, will be 2-4. And they finish in third. Top three teams from the groups as Artur Žagars just keeps pouring in the points. And they will be, the three teams in this group will play against three teams from an adjoining, the top three teams from an adjoining group, which will be Croatia, Germany, Israel. If they're going to play teams from Group E. And then they will play home and away against those three teams. And it's 12 teams that will go through. There'll be 4 groups of 4. Gabic still trying to get some work done, Nordin Kapic. And it's 12 teams from Europe will go to the finals, being held in Qatar next August, September. It's the road to Qatar, the FIBA Basketball World Cup. Shots up from the corner, just off, and well, Žagars started with a hit into the mouth. Žagars early in the game, and he's just got another one now, and (87-51), Latvia lead, and Žagars will come out. And a lot of physicality here as Kristaps Gilps goes careering to the floor, and there's the Latvian fans. They love their basketball in this part of the world. It is the main sport. Austria still finding their way, but they have got some bright young talent coming through. They've just got to hold it together, keep working hard, and good things will happen. Nice spin. Just trying to get it from the other side, Roland Smits, but and a steal, well, deflection as Kristaps Gilps almost goes flying into the courtside seats, the Befriga player. And Stalin almost had it stolen. Daniel Friedrich inside, nice play, and Nordin Kapic does work the pick and roll really well, the pick and dive, as all the Latvian defense were high, positioned high. Another three, another make. Latvia on fire. And the steal. Kristaps Gilps is here to play. Euro step. Can't get it to go. Roland Smits. Coming into this game, 3-point field goals, 10, nearly 11 makes, 33 attempts a game, 32.5%, 78% from the line, over 50% from 2-point range. And fast forward to the game today, and they're pouring in the points, 90-53, make that 91. 43, nearly 44% from behind the arc, and nearly 60% from 2. 51% from the field, just under, so doing a really nice job. 25 assists now as well. 15 offensive rebounds. Nice faked handoff. Oh, it's blocked by Smits. Latvia not easing off for a second here. Towards Lemanis. Threes up, threes good. And they are really enjoying themselves here. Martins Laxa with another three. He can't miss. 5 of 6 from behind the arc. 15, 17 points. 6 of 7 from the field. And Latvia just love playing in front of their home fans here in Riga. At the Xiaomi Arena in Riga. Just bounce pass, extra pass, additional pass, nothing but net. Just sharing the ball, working for each other. 26 assists, outstanding effort from Latvia. Still 7 minutes remaining. This has become a long night for Austria in this second half, and they've just lost their confidence. Niko Zelenik, 19 years old. This is a baptism of fire for them. Playing Poland and playing Latvia, two of the top European powerhouses, and a power dunk for Carlis Šiliņš. That's where he wants to receive the ball, just rolling to the bucket, and they're getting ever closer to the 100 mark. As Austria almost helpless to stop that pick and roll. Nice footwork, power footwork, and the slam dunk. It's timeout as Austria try to regroup and have a strong final quarter. Jakovic, 5 fouls, Koppel 4, Kapic 3, Zelenik 2, the foul trouble for Austria. They're 5 of 22 from 3, 13 of 27 from 2, 18 of 49 from the field, as we see some highlights. 49 attempts against 63, so 14 less attempts. But it's just a thing of beauty when Latvia are moving the ball at speed and the defense just cannot catch up. The ball moves faster, the pass moves faster, and the dribble always has been, always will be. I like this play as well. Well, we nearly got to see that. 43-point lead for Latvia now. This is a real tough loss for Austria. But that is the gulf between the team that's going to finish potentially second in this group and bottom. That's if Poland beat Netherlands in Poland. Mid-range J is off, and Austria just cannot get a score. 12-2, just 11 points in the second half. Lemanis. Roberts Blumbacks. Extra pass, attack the closeout, off the glass, no good. Rebound, Šiliņš, and Austria have just seemed to have gone in their shell as the young girls, they're really enjoying themselves. It's a great game day experience here in Riga. Inside, nice play, and Nordin Kapic keeps trying to push Austria forward. 6 minutes remaining in the fourth. Deep three, off. That time, Stalin Anoa was able to get a hand up in the face of the shooter. Zelenik, still Zelenik gets it stripped. And the 19-year-old Austria will retain possession. That's Latvia's foul to give. Substitutions for Latvia. Their work is done, and they can get some good court time for the players starting on the bench. Friedrich behind the back, attacks, sidestep. Can they get this in? No. Ball's up and loose. And Tawamskuya brings the ball down. A lively guard. That's a beautiful pass. Back outside. They could turn it over. They save it. Still got time on the shot clock. They start again. Catch and shoot. That's off with short. And Austria, 5 minutes remaining in the fourth. Handoff, action, Friedrich. Nice play, nice fake. Well, he's got to finish that. He's got to go up strong. Pull up three in transition is long. But Skuya gets the score. 2-point shot under the basket and almost a travel. Friedrich. Short jump shot incoming, no good for Kapic, and the fans are loving this. And a really strong layup from Artu Strauting as they hit the century, where they go from 100 to 102, and Strautings with 11 points. Zelenek, deep three is good from Stalin Anoa. He's had a couple of those tonight. He looks a very strong player. The 23-year-old, 1m98. There's a lot of contact. And Martis Steinbach's fouled in the end. Zelenek with the assist on Anoa's three. Stalin Anoa with the foul. Koppel in the game. Muller into the corner. Just off for Latvia, but they're getting some really good looks. Tawams, Lamanis couldn't quite get that to go. And the shades are on and the face paint of Latvia is on. The kids are absolutely loving it with their NBA vest. Must have been playing some junior NBA Europe today. And shots off and the fans singing, and it's a wonderful experience here. Shots up, but not for Austria. It's been tough. They make the three. They've got to keep fighting. They will remember this down the road, how they feel tonight, and will want to improve things moving forward for the Eurobasket qualifiers that will come up for Eurobasket 2029. Outside, Latvia in control on offense. Lamanis passes that off, and the three is drained. Artist Strauting with the three, and the Latvian flag being flown proudly. 14 points for Strautings. 105-61. This is a massive win for Latvia. And a foul by Artist Strauting. Coach Jamis Nagic will be frustrated, but he's got to see where his national team is and where the Latvian national team is. And there is progress to be made for Austria. It's 52 places between them in FIBA World Rankings. And there's 44 points between them in the score. Timo Lambola. You will remember the finale of the game versus Netherlands in game day 4 when he hit the 3 after Ben Schuck had hit his 3, and they beat the Netherlands, their one win. 87-88, so they know they can do it. They've just got to get a group together and get some consistency, and they can start winning some big games. In comes Elias Lasek, and we're just approaching the last 2 minutes of this game in Riga. The World Cup qualifiers, the road to Qatar, game day 6. Left-hand finish is really nice by Towam Skuja. He is a very clever guard. Plays the game at his own pace. And he's made some nice assists tonight. 10 assists he's made to go with his 6 points. Shot a bit flat. Ball still with Austria. Zelenik. An offensive foul, and Eric Dietz just pushing off, trying to get position, and Towam Skuja much smaller, and that's what can happen when you've got when you've got 190 against 2 meters 8. 44-point lead for Latvia. The biggest lead was 47. It's a chastening defeat. That's actually a foul on Skuja. Two free throws for young Dietz, 18 years old, the youngest player on this senior national team tonight, and made his national team debut in 11 minutes versus Poland on Friday evening. They've had 2 big losses this window against what is going to potentially be the 2 top teams in this group. Free throw missed down the other end. 92-84 has finished Poland-Netherlands, so Latvia with the win here, which is going to happen. They will go second, Netherlands third. Austria remain in fourth and eliminated from these Basketball World Cup qualifiers at the round 1 stage. But much has been learned. When the dust settles and they can review their performance, that's nice. When you've got players like that who've got that footwork. Eric Dietz. Gets the score. Nice play, and wow, that good finish there from Robert Blumbax. 28 years old, 2 meters 8, 7 points for Robert. Catch and shoot is off by Timo Lambola. Into the last minute, approaching 40 seconds remaining. In Riga, the fans have not stopped shouting, screaming, stamping, and just loving every minute of supporting their national team. Penetrate kick, extra pass, this will be beautiful, and it is! BEA beautiful! The smile on the face of Towam Slamenis says it all for Latvia, who reach 112. There's 4-second differential game and shot clock. And Austria get one more good finish and they throw it away, and frustration for Eric Dietz and Lambola. But they've got to keep their shoulders back, Austria, and be proud of the fact that these young players are representing their senior national team in Basketball World Cup qualifiers. Latvia will run it out, and the coaches congratulate each other as the World Cup qualifiers round 1 in Group F come to an end. Latvia 112, Austria 66. Huge win for Latvia on their home floor, and they will move forward with a record of 3-3 into the second round. Netherlands will drop to 2-4. Poland will be 6-0, and Austria will be 1-5. And they give thanks to Latvia, to the fans who have been absolutely wonderful this evening. And they will wait in the middle, and they're waving to their family and friends, and that really is Latvia saying we are one of the top teams in Europe. Of course, no Kristaps Porzingis with them tonight, but they've got plenty of talent in this team, experience and young players coming through, as do Austria as well. There's a presentation going on the court as we look at the top scorers. Kapic 19, 12 for Inoa, Selenik 11, 20 for Laksa, Lomash 15. Presentation at mid-court. And the crowd getting involved is wonderful. So fourth quarter best plays, and primarily it was Latvia. One-way traffic, 23-13. They won the fourth quarter, 30-9. They won the third. The final score. Resounding win. But Latvia just kept coming and kept coming. And kept sharing the basketball as well. .112.66 is the finish. They made a lot of threes, 17 of 41. Way above their average makes of nearly 11, just under 11. 15 of 22 from the free throw line, 23 of 36 from two, a massive 40 of 77 from the field in total. 31 assists, 31 rebounds, 50 rebounds, 19 offensive, and it's the extra pass. Austria were a beaten team, and they just tried and tried, and it just didn't get any easier for them. Here's Group F as it stands. 6-0 Poland, Latvia 3-3, Netherlands 2-4. They're the three qualifying teams. Austria eliminated 1-5, Poland 92-84, confirming the result of the other game. 112-66 here in Riga, Latvia over Austria. Well, it's been a great performance from Latvia as they finish off in style over this window with the close victory versus Netherlands in the first game of this window, and then winning massive in this game against Austria, scoring over 100 points and only conceding 66. Congratulations, Latvia. You're going to the second round of the World Cup qualifiers in second place in Group F. Good night.